Hello, everyone. I hope I'm audible to everyone over here. Good evening. So, it will be great if some of you can mention in the chats if I'm audible to you or not. I can see through my phone. Okay, thank you. So, good evening, everyone. Let me just share my slides. Okay, so welcome to Progate India's YouTube channel, everyone, and I hope you're excited for today's Progate on Air. We have been back with the Progate on Air sessions again, and today we will be doing a session a bit about those who are interested both in technology and management, like the ones who actually like how to code, and also they are interested in managerial activities. They like conducting events, organizing the same, keep like building up strategies and a lot of things. So that is why like we are doing a session on this today. So for the ones who don't know about me, I am the India Community Manager at Progate. I'm also a computer science graduate, just like you people, and I graduated in 2018. So currently, I'm helping a lot of students just like you to take their first steps towards programming, mainly web development. So we keep on doing a lot of Progate on air sessions, Progate learning jams, Code with Ken, just to help you people get started with your programming journey, and whatever you are facing problems you are facing during this journey, you can just adjust according to that. So here we are today with the Progate on air session again. For the ones who are new to Progate, I would like to share a bit about Progate to you all. So Progate is an online coding education platform for absolute beginners. So the ones who are new will be not knowing about platform a bit. So maybe you can just go to the platform once and you can check out that it's very interactive platform for the beginners, designed for absolute beginners, in which you just learn and code at the same time. And it has been designed so that you can actually do an interactive, fun way of learning. But it's not videos, it's not long text, it's slide based learning. So definitely for the new ones you can go, and for the old people who are already in our community, they must be knowing about Progate really well. So about the vision, the vision of Progate is to empower everyone to open new doors to programming. We want to help you with the power of programming because we believe that this can help you achieve your goals in the future. The mission is to become the gate so that you can take your first steps towards programming, to the exciting world of programming, and to also not start to not only help you with the programming gate, but also help you with the path so that you can become an independent coder. So this was a bit about vision, mission, and what is Progate. Now, because we have the session today and we have a special speaker who will be actually delivering the talk with you, answering all your questions. So let me introduce the speaker of today, Anuj Sharma, in front of you. So he has been a Progate manager intern at Incubate IND already, and he was also a beginner just like you. So there are many people around computer science engineering students who are still struggling that what field they should choose in. And if someone is actually interested in both technology and management, like people there are many people who are struggling to actually know that if you're from a CSE background, you just have to be a software engineer. So the answer is to this is no. And Anuj will be covering the information regarding the same. He has also been a speaker, mentor, and has been a lot. He has been very active in a lot of community activities around. And today he will be sharing about his experiences and how he can help you get started with your journey towards technology and management, and a lot more. So keep putting up your questions over there, and I hope you guys are excited for the session. So I want some enthusiasm on the chats, maybe, to see and welcome everyone. So welcome, Anuj.
Hey Ankita, thank you for the wonderful introduction. And like it really felt like I have done a lot, but it's not. It is just the starting. So
Yeah,
I'll just start by sharing my screen. Just let me know when it's visible.
sure.
Yeah, is it visible?
Yes, yes, it is visible now.
So yeah. So, welcome everyone to the Progate Air session. And you have heard about the topic, you have heard about me. So, I'll just get started. I know my introduction has been given, but it's a formality of a session where the speaker needs to introduce himself. So, I'll just give a short one. My field of expertise is product management and robotic process automation. Python and marketing are like add ons for me. I have knowledge in them, I have worked in them, but the main is product management and robotic process automation. Robotic process automation is a automation tool, is a automation tech domain, and project management is the management thing. So, yeah, I am a techno management guy. Just for the record, techno management जैसा कोई term होता नहीं है. It's a layman term which the college students have introduced. Either you are a technical guy or a management guy, but techno management is a person जो दोनों साथ लेके चलता है. So it's a reference type of word which we use. Some of my tags: speakers, mentors, hackathon winner, community builder. I have been lead of Rajasthan's biggest student led community. I am hackathon winner. I have won around 2 to 3 hackathons and ideathons. I have mentored in different hackathons, and I have delivered many sessions across India. And even I have given international session that was on the behalf of Google crowdsourced to the Thailand crowd, sorry, Indonesian crowd. And I have been mentor at Niti Aayog. I guess almost know about Niti Aayog. And currently I'm working as a project manager intern at Incubate IND. So before starting, I would like to take on few general questions. Generally, we all know that attendees are the question at the end, but it's different. So first of all, just let me know in the chat screen. First of all, I want to ask from which year you guys are, from which year and branch you guys are, so I can have a rough estimate about the crowd which is attending this session right now. So just write over here and your branch. Yeah, guys, I can see it in my phone, so you can just write it. First year CSC. Okay, so we have a mixed crowd with more number of first years. So that's great. So I guess I can continue the session. Okay, the next question is that which language should I continue? Should I have only English or only Hindi or a mix of Hindi and English? That's bilingual. Okay, so we have some people from internationally. There was someone from Nigeria, I guess. So I guess I'll try to keep it maximum to English, and then I'll have some terms in Hindi for you guys to be easy. So English only. Yeah. Okay. I'll just keep that. So as Ankita mentioned before, it's a myth that you have to pursue your career in the field related to your branch. If you are from CSE, then you need to be a software engineer. If you are from mechanical, you need to be a mechanical engineer, work on cars, design cars. And if you're from civil, we all know that civil engineers are the people who design our homes, buildings, etc. So we don't need to do that. It's not that. It's about your interest. When I'll share my experience, how did I start? So you'll get a better idea ki what to do, how to do, and when to do, and how to start. So it's all about exploring. The biggest myth can be, nullified, or we can keep that it out of our brain by exploring. You have to explore each and everything. You can start graphic designing, you can be a business analyst, you can be a product owner, product manager, software engineer, you can be a software designer, you can be anything, but you need to explore. So this is the thing which you need to keep in mind ki I will do what I like. Generally what happens when people are 11th and 12th, they tend to go to a branch, and then it's a chronology of people. It's a perspective of people that you have to do in which branch you are. You have to do that, but it's not that. I know people from mechanical who are into fashion and designing, who are into coding. Recently, someone from BCA final year got placed in Google as software engineer. So it's up to you what you are doing and how you are doing. And this session is for everyone, not only for BTech guys or CSE guys. It's for everyone who can understand why tech and management is important. So when you are when you are studying as a student, so people will tend to tell you that if you're from CSE, become a CS engineer, nothing else. If you're going for management and everything, you should have taken BBA or BCA. You are wasting your talent here, like that. Don't listen to them. Just keep exploring and get to a point where you will understand that I did the same thing. If I would have listened to them, then I would have been in coding. So this is the myth, which you need to cancel out. Now, before going to the skills required, I'll give you a small example. Why tech and management both are important. When someone tells you management is only the thing which is needed, or the tech is only thing which is needed to be a successful person, you can answer them. Just imagine you are, starting a startup and you have a product. It can be anything, delivering medicines to booking a cab like Ola, Uber. It can be anything. Just you're starting a startup. Do you think you can start a startup without technical guy or the tech team? Just imagine how it will go if there's no tech team and there are only management guys and marketing guys in your team, and you did, that jugaad, and you got the product ready and everything, but there is not a specific person to maintain. So that this is the reason tech is important. The next, let's just do it vice versa. You are a CSE engineer. I'm generally there are many people from CSE, so I'm saying CSE, but let's take it a BTech engineer, and you are starting a startup. There are tech people in your company, in your startup. You have taken your friends from different branches and you have gathered a team, but they don't know what to do. They don't know much about the product. They don't know about the market. They don't know the market scale. They are very good at coding. They are very good at coding. They can design anything, but you need to know now. You need to know what to do and how to do. You need to give them prerequisites. You need to give them specifications and everything. So the importance of tech team and management team are equally important. And why techno-management guys, have an advantage over the people, I will explain you that also. So which are the skills required? It doesn't matter whether you are a tech guy or a management guy. These are the basic 8 skills, which are required, which you need to have. The ability to establish trust. If there's no trust between you and your client and your boss, you can't do anything. You need to be excellent at communication. Wherever you go, if there is a communication gap, your skills, would have a lot of trouble to present themselves. Like I have some experience, I have some knowledge, but if I am not able to convey here with you guys, so it's useless for me, right? A strong vision to future. And leadership, everybody know why leadership is important. We have been hearing since school, sixth class, seventh class, in value education, leadership is very important skill and everybody should be a good leader. And when we come to college, it becomes everyone should be a good leader, but they shouldn't be a manager. You guys must understand what is the difference between a leader and a manager. A leader leads a team, works with them. A manager gives orders, and you have to do this, you have to do that, XYZ. Always keep asking why. I know some of the points here you might be thinking these are not skills, these are to do things, but you can take it as a intermediate of skills and to do things which we need to do. You have to be keep asking why is this done, when is this done, why it should be done this way, why not that way. So this is how it works. You know qualification is right. You need to have a right qualification, but something is more important than qualification. It's experience. If you okay, I'll give you an example. I don't mean to disrespect the toppers here. I'm really sorry for that if you take me in the wrong way. Generally what happens, I'm talking about the general scenario. There are three kinds of student in a classroom. What I have seen: first, who don't care what's going on in the class. I'm not talking about the last benchers. Don't take me. I am a last bencher, but I am doing a lot. Okay. So there are three types of people. One who don't care what's going on in the class and they don't give a damn about that, and they just come, give their attendance and go. And there are people like me who attends the class also, but they are more of a person to do stuff outside the class, but not inside the class. Okay. And there are third type of people, those are called toppers. And even in toppers, there are two categories: the people who just study what is given in the class and have bookish knowledge, and there are very rare toppers who have some practical experience. So when there's an interview in front of a company, just imagine yourself as an interviewer. Okay, you are sitting to recruit people for your company, and there's a person who have 10 GPA but don't have any internship experience, don't have any projects, don't have anything, but he has 10 GPA. And there is other person who has 7.2 GPA, 6.8 GPA, but he has some internship experience. He knows how the corporate works. He knows more about the projects and he have done projects. Which one you will select? One or two? Write it in the chat box, YouTube chat box. Come on, live chat. Which one will you select? One with 10 GPA or person with experience? It can be internship experience, it can be community experience, anything, but he has some experience. Which one will you select? So people are getting that second person will be valued more at an interview. And I'm in final year. So I have seen this thing. Key people who have projects, who have experience, but not just in knowledge, not just certification, but a thing which shows that it's practical. So they are preferred more. Now, you can just Google skills required by software engineers. I'm gonna say that here again. So for a software engineer, now you might be thinking, ki, Anuj, you are from a management background. How do you know about software engineer? In the next slide, you will know why do I know about software engineer? What are the skills required? If you're doing certification, make sure you have projects. Project speaks for you that this person knows Python or Java or uh, JavaScript or CSS, HTML. They know, they have their projects. If you don't have certification, then also projects have more value. You need to have analytical thinking. You need to learn testing and debugging. These are the some 3 4 basic skills, general skills for software engineers. And everybody knows the importance of DSA. That's data structures and algorithm. And if you're aspiring to be a project manager or a techno management guy, as I'm speaking, so you must understand leadership, strong vision, critical thinking, prioritizing. Now, what is prioritizing? If you have 3 4 tasks to do, which one has to be done first? All must have watched Avengers, right? So if they have 5 people to save, each Avengers goes to different places to save people, and they have prioritized the person how to save. You need to, manage a customer relationship management. According to me, leadership, communication are all the thing which are needed, but managing customers and clients, this is the most important thing or the skill which a person should have. Why? The question comes why. If just imagine you are a person who's leading a team and you have to submit a project or a product in front of everyone, you have to showcase it, and it gets delayed. You are responsible, not your team. So you need to manage the customer or the client at that moment. How the customer will react if it is delivered before time, it is delivered after time, it is delivered on time, if you have given any specialization or any added feature into the product. So it all depends. So according to me, customer relationship management, that CRM is one of the most important thing. And always, that's same thing which we have been learning in value education, uh, team leadership, team building, working with the team, etc., etc., etc. So now, I will come to the point, my journey, all about my experience. You had my introduction, right? You know who I am, what I am. So I'll just, give out an overview. I am from CSE. I am a CSE undergraduate. I'll be graduating 2021 from JCS University. And as an engineer, just you might think it's a bit boring, but just listen to this so you'll get the reference what I mean to say. I always wanted to be problem solver, and I always wanted to be surrounded by problems so I can solve them. Some were big, some were small, and I remember when I was in sixth class. When I really made a project, I used motors, bulbs, and LEDs, and LDR sensors and everything. I made a project for a competition. I don't remember the name. I got selected for the second round. First round was the quiz. Second round was the project. I got selected for the third round, and I was disqualified in the third round. I couldn't make it to that. If I made it to the fourth or fifth round, I would have a visit to NASA. So everything started from sixth class, and then I moved on. Then it came to mind I want to be an engineer, and जैसा सबके साथ होता है, everybody goes through this phase कि I have done this, I fixed the lights, now I want to be an engineer, I love computer or I love cars, so I will be a CSE engineer, I'll be a mechanical engineer or civil engineer. But unfortunately, in 11th 12th I realized that I'm not going to make it to the IIT. So I was satisfied with a college which can give me opportunity. In 11th 12th I didn't do much hard work, but in college I did. So I guess I'm happy, and I'm happy with what I am doing. I kept on participating in different competitions and making my different projects, and the competitions helped me in cracking my project management internship also. And during my college time, that's the last 3.5 year, I participated in around 20-25 competitions, hackathons, webathons, and ideathons. I won around 5 and 10, but I learned a lot from them. I represented my college in different seminars, webinars as a speaker, and the latest one and the international. It's a very big thing for me representing Google Crowdsource on the behalf of my country, India, to the Indonesian crowd. And after doing all this, I learned whether you are a technical guy or a management guy, problem solving attitude is the basic thing which you need, and converting your ideas into realities. Ideas into realities, it's one of the most important thing. You can think, "Ki, let's do this, that, but you can't convert it into reality, then, it doesn't have any sense. And after everything which I learned, I implemented my learning in a structured way, learning from my past mistakes, using limited resources, breaking down bigger tasks into smaller individual tasks, and working on them. And the best part about being a student who does this thing, attends different, what we say, conferences, webinars, meetups, organizes them, talk to them, you get to know people. Like, because of Progate, I met with Ankita. She, everybody knows she is the India community manager. She is from CSE, CSE, and she is not a software engineer. but she is a good community manager. And you know how hard she has been working. If you just check out the Progate page and her LinkedIn account, you'll get to know that what she's doing, how she's doing, and everything. Engaging, interacting, and coordinating in team with the people, having different skill sets gives you a different level of confidence. When I was in school, I used to think I am very confident, I can stand on stage and speak. But when I came to college, when I started delivering sessions, when I went on stage, it felt really different, because speaking in front of 500 people and delivering a session to a 500 people crowd, it's totally different. You have to make a connection with them, you have to go with them, you have to understand the flow. So this is how my techno management skills improved. When I was in first year, everybody said, "Ki you should be a software engineer. You are from CSE," and I thought that I can do it. So I went into the race. Now I will be a software engineer. Okay, but that didn't happen. When the first year started, I became Pythonist. That's a person who does everything in Python. I got my certification. I made 3 4 projects. I became the lead of PyJapur community. And when I became the lead of PyJapur community, I just realized I like managing more rather than doing something sitting on the computer. Doing computer is also important, but management teaches you a lot. Managing the crowd, managing the customer, managing the client, managing the institution in which you're organizing, it starts everything. But when I did solely management, I was missing some spark in me, because I'm a person who loves laptop, and management के लिए सिर्फ लैपटॉप नहीं चाहिए होता है. In management, what I felt, the use of phone is more. I know it doesn't make any sense, but I felt that. So I started doing RPA. I guess you must know what is RPA. When till second year, I was a techno management guy. In first year, I was a technical guy. Then I was a techno management guy. I started with robotic process automation to bring back that spark in me. RPA is my tech domain. I have won 2 hackathons specific to RPA. Uh, and I'm really happy I started with RPA. And RPA helped me a lot in my management career, management thing. And it gives a boost. For example, if Ankita is organizing this meetup right now, this work, what we say, webinar right now, and she wants to send a mail to every participant, and there are 200 participants or something. Okay, and she has a server right now, she has a team who can do that for her. But just imagine that you're a student, you need to do this. Sending a mail to BCC doesn't seem professional. Sending a mail to individual person will take a time. Just use RP and make a bot. Now some people will say Python and Selenium is easy and it's compatible more, but Python and Selenium can work only on the web application, but RPA can work on each and everything. What is RPA? RPA is robotic process automation. You can just Google it. Basically, it's a tech domain, or a technology which helps you automate each and everything. But I won't take this session ahead. Uh, RPA is not UiPath. UiPath is a company who uses RPA. मतलब UiPath is a tool for RPA. Okay, I don't mean RPA means UiPath or UiPath means RPA. There are many other companies who have RPA as their service, like Automation Anywhere. They have their own product and they are using robotic process automation. There is Blue Prism. So, how is Karin and RPA? Basically, for me, it's a tech advantage for me. How I have a tech advantage, I'll speak that. So yeah, so now when I came into my third year, I did few courses on project management, product management. Specific to that, I had some experience, but when I did certifications, I got to know what I need to do more. I did that. I worked with different projects, and then I applied for internships and um, internships on different platform. And then I got an internship at Incubate India as a product manager intern. So then I learned a lot after that, because each internship teaches you a lot. So this was an overview of my experience, how it was. And when it was you need to initiate. If you don't initiate, I don't think so you can do anything. If you just keep in mind ki I am from mechanical or civil or from BC and I can't do that, uh, you are not initiating. You're just keeping in mind, you're fixated your mindset and you are not doing anything, so nothing will good happen with you. I have seen people from medical background doing RPA. Come on, medical and tech, it's polar opposite, but still they are doing RPA. And it's really important to initiate and having a clear vision what you're going to do next. And best thing for this right now is that hit and trial. Hit and trial is the best thing. Until you do, you won't know. Your seniors will guide you, your juniors will tell you, your colleagues will say do this, your mentors will do that, but you don't need to listen to them. You gather the data, what seniors are saying, what juniors are saying, what my mentors are saying. Do your own research and then do what you want to do. Don't just simply keep following what other people are saying. You need to have a clear vision what you want. When I was in class 10th, I wanted to be a nanotech engineer because it was in trending on that time, and I don't remember the name. Some movie came with nanotech, with that. Okay. And when 12th class came, when I was in 12th class, I did research on biotechnology. I don't know why. I had a proper 5 to 10 page of biotechnology, that what I need to do, when I need to do. Then when I came to college, I realized that I was doing everything wrong. I was doing what other people are saying. I need to do what I want to do. So I took CSE because I love laptops, not because I'm intelligent or because I want to be engineer. The reason for me to take CSE was because I love laptops. I know it's a very lame reason, but it's the fact. I don't love maths and I can't do biology. So this was the only thing which I could do. I took and I started everything and I went on. So in my experience and everything, I already said ki what to do and now how to get started. So first of all, if you guys are in first year, I'll give you the answer year wise. If you guys are in first year, you can start involving with the communities there are in a college. Okay. uh, MSP, what and Alexa community, DSC, and some internal communities, and these are some common communities which are in every college almost. You can start involving with them. You work with them as a volunteer, become coordinators and everything. When second year comes, you have to prepare in first year for the second year. When second year comes, involved with the city level community. Every almost every city have different communities. You must have heard na, pi Delhi, pi Jaipur, pi Chennai, Facebook developer circles Chennai, GDG Chennai, GDG Kolkata, GDG Bangalore. So these are some communities, which you can involve, meet people, do meetups, attend some meetups and increase your knowledge, your networks, and start with the managing. If you are a technical person and you want some experience management, select a domain and then just take on the tech part along with the management. Now, how to select a domain? Again, initiating and exploring. When I was in first year, I attended all the workshops. I attended I attended all the workshops. I attended all the seminars, all the meetups on different tech stacks and tech domains, so I can find my interest, what I want to do, and what I need to do. So that's how I fixated on Python in third year. Then I was exploring web development, app development, and everything. Then I fixated RPA. That's how I went on and doing management as my add-on. At that moment, management was my add-on. But when I started with this, I became the technical secretary of my college, and it improved my management skills. But when I realized key project and product management is completely different, what I have been doing is community management. And if you're doing that, you'll get to a position on which Ankita is right now, community manager, not product project manager. That is a totally different thing. And if you're doing technical part, you will be a software engineer. There are software engineer level 1, level 2, level 3, then comes a senior software engineer, and that's how it goes in the project management. Associate product manager, then assistant product manager, then comes a project manager, product manager, then comes the senior project manager, and then how it goes on. The hierarchy is almost the same, and connections are really important. Networking is really important. So this is how I got started in everything. And people, you must be thinking what type of courses you need to do. I don't think so you need to do tech. You need to do what is important for your domain. Like I don't know much about web development. A week back, Progate did a session on web development, so you can check that out. They must have given a proper info. So I guess for web development, we need CSS and HTML. So you need to have a good grasp on that. There are certain certifications you can do to get knowledge. I'm not saying certifications are important. I'm saying knowledge is important, and to showcase that knowledge, projects are important. But when you are in product manager thing and community manager thing, you need to do some certifications to gain knowledge. You will have different blogs and each and everything, but I don't think so they'll give you a accurate thing which you need to do. I guess you can note it down. Some are scheduling and budgeting a project, risk management, initiating and development of a project, and if you just give me a moment, I'll just check it out. What are the other certifications? And yes, if you are aiming to be a product project manager, you need to have an idea of what you are doing and each and everything. You need to know how tech team works. You need to know marketing, how to do marketing, what are some strategies of marketing and how the market works. You need to have a good grasp of research and analytics also. So basically, you can't learn each and everything by doing courses. You need to uh, have a hands-on experience. Product project managers are people who evolve with their experience, not by just learning. So the more experience you have, the more number of opportunities will be awaiting for you. So yeah, I was saying about the project management, right? Budgeting and scheduling, initiating and planning, risk management and project management. These are some, topics which you need to understand if you are becoming a project product manager. So what's the difference between a software engineer and a product project manager? So अभी तक जो मैं बोल रहा हूँ, you must have understood कि what I mean to say. If I'll give you a reference, everybody knows Iron Man and Captain America, right? So I think I'll give you a reference. I don't know if you know them or not. I guess everybody should know who Captain America and Iron Man are. Okay, so I'll give you a reference. Captain America is a person who plans everything, how the attacking goes, things ahead of his time, and gets the work done. Okay, and Iron Man is a person who pays for everything, who covers up all the mess, takes the responsibility of each and not take the responsibility, is responsible to give out all the resources to the Avengers. So think of Iron Man as a software engineer. Okay, he will get the project done. He will develop a certain execution method, each and everything. And when but Iron Man is doing managing stuff, managing the Avengers, giving out resources to them. If something happens, then Iron Man is responsible to answer in the media on the behalf of Avengers. If the credit is been given to the Avengers, Iron Man and Captain America will be there to take them because he was a important role. So you are getting the thing right. If I am working for Progate and I am a product manager or a project manager, I'll give you a difference. What is different between product and project manager also after this. So if I'm a product project manager, my task is to handle the clients, work with the clients and customers, get the resources, form a team, manage a team, do the risk evaluation, work on marketing, work on each and everything, lead the team, help the people, while software engineers have the work of developing what we have planned. If I'm saying ki I need to make an app, If I am saying that I need to make an app to sell second-hand books, okay, an online app, and I'm making it for Progate. So my work is to work with the Progate senior team. Ki why do we need this app? Do the customer segment, work on solution, work with UI UX team to get a proper UI UX, each and everything. Work how this will be marketed in the market, what will be the customer segment, what will the pain points, and each and everything. Risk management, what if it doesn't go well, what if this is the issue, what if it crashes, each and everything I need to do that if I'm a project manager. If I'm a software engineer, I need to make what all are thinking, what all are planning, and all creative ideas I need to develop that. After developing, I need to keep it secure so data doesn't leak. Okay, so this is the thing which software engineers do. They get the ideas, they get the creative thinking and bring it to the real world. Right now, if someone tells me, Anuj, you need to make this app, I will do all the research, I'll form a team, I will make strategies for sales, I'll make strategies for marketing with the team, I'll do recruit people, everything, but I can't make a app. I need a technical team to make a app, manage the app, keep updating the app. We regularly get updates, right? We regularly get update update your app, it's out of date, and games updates, software updates, each and everything. So that's a tech team working. So this is the difference between a tech team and software engineer and product project manager. Now what is a product project manager difference, the difference between these two? If I talk about hierarchy, product manager is above a project manager. Okay, uh, suppose Progate is launching a new product, and you are the product lead, you are the product manager. Okay, so you need to get the things done right. That product will have different phase: a marketing phase, requirements, tech phase, and what we say, development, testing, each and everything. The person to handle the testing and the development is a technical project manager. The person to handle the market research, sales, and everything is the what we say, market project manager. So that's how the thing works. If I give you if I give you a simple layman term example, uh, if I'm working in Google and I'm working and handling the Gmail, the product, the whole product, watch the update on the whole Gmail and everything. So I'm a product manager. If I'm working on a specific feature of Gmail, like the UI UX, or the spam, the dustbin, or the inbox, or what we say, how to send a mail, or I'm working on some other feature of Gmail. So that is the work of project manager. Project manager handles a single project, but product manager responsible for the whole product. I hope I am clear. You can just write it in the chat screen, and I know many people are posting the questions. We'll be taking it. Angada would be selecting few innovative and creative questions, and we'll be taking that ahead. Now let's start with internship and opportunities. This was one of the most common questions asked in the Google form. So how to get, see, according to me, you don't get opportunities, you create opportunities. You might be saying ki what you are saying, we are not getting that. So I'll give you an example. There is an opening in Progate, and you want that opening to be yours as an intern or anything. When you are applying on the Progate's career site and waiting for the response, that's called trying to getting an opportunity. And it's not yet confirmed that you'll get it or not. But if you are applying for that, connecting people from Progate on your LinkedIn, trying to get them, to acknowledge you, get them, give you a referral or guide you what to be do. Like if I apply to be a community manager, I will ask Ankita to guide me. What are the things I need to keep in mind, what I need to do, how I need to make my resume, just for the helping and guiding purpose. So that's how we create a perfect opportunity. Uh, Okay, I'll give you one more example how to create opportunities. Suppose Progate is launching an product manager seminar. Okay, she Ankita is leading that, and she is calling for speakers on LinkedIn. You fill that, but you don't know about project manager or product manager. You don't know about anything, but you still have 2 months. The session is after 2 months. Your profile will be selected after a month. You have 1 month to prepare for that. So basically, I'm not saying you to lie or anything, but if I get the form, I fill that and I'm fulfilling it, then it's creating opportunities. If I would have kept in mind that I don't know anything about project product manager, I would have left that opportunity and go. And this is not how I got to be speaking in front of you. That was a different thing. This is a different thing. Don't compare both the things, okay? And okay, so I have given you example how to create opportunities. Now the question comes how to get internships and everything. Okay, so according to me, the main issue with the students is that they are dependent on the seniors. They are dependent on single or one or two platforms to get internship like Internshala or LinkedIn only. Okay, you need to understand those aren't the only places where you get your opportunities, internships, or jobs. There are n number of platforms. You just need to be, that desperate to get that opportunity, and you will get it. You need to understand that learning from college is important, but doing unique certification, making projects, working with people from outside your college, that is the thing which will give you an edge. Okay, that is the thing which will help you getting an internship. Just think you are at the top of your university, but you are not anywhere when comparing to the other students of other universities. So are you good or bad? It's bad, right? अपनी यूनिवर्सिटी में तो तुम टॉप में हो, but दूसरी यूनिवर्सिटीज के साथ जब हम कंपेयर करें तो तुम नहीं हो. It's just like the frog in the well story. He is on the top in the well, but when he tries to get out, he can't get out. But there's other person who always tries to get out, other frog. And when he is on the top of the well, he sees so many things, he explores so much, and he learns a lot. So that is what I meant to say by college is important, but doing other stuff is important. As I said before, certification isn't the important thing. You should have hands-on experience on a project or a product. If you are a tech person, you need to have projects. Like I have around 12 projects right now. Some are around majorly they are from RPA, some are from Python, some are, I have made on Django. But those are my add-ons. I still haven't come to the term why they are my add-ons and edge. I'll give you example after this. Okay, participating in various hackathons will give you an opportunity to network, work on different projects, meet new people, and even many have landed internships in many companies because of hackathons. Whenever you are making a project or something, make sure people knows that you're doing this. Either I haven't used GitHub much. GitHub is like face for the techies, what I have seen from my friends, what I have heard from them. Make sure what you're doing on GitHub is visible to everyone. If you're on LinkedIn, make sure you're posting your YouTube videos or you're posting about your project on your LinkedIn post and sharing each and everything so people know ki yes, this boy or girl is doing something. If you're just keeping it to yourself, it won't make sense. Ki yes, I have created, I have, but nobody knows. So how will people know? It's the same thing. If I wasn't active on LinkedIn and I would have kept everything to myself, I don't think so. I would have met Ankita and she would have invited me for this session. That's how the things work. Be sure that your profile is professional on LinkedIn. There are many people who do referral marketing and who post weird stuff on LinkedIn. They think it's FB and Insta. I don't know why I'm including this point, but I felt LinkedIn plays a very key role in a professional career according to me. And don't keep on applying blindly for each internship or each job opportunities you see in front of you. You have to do your research and then you have to apply. So, this is how you can try to get a good internship and what we say, try to get an opportunity. So, this was one of the, major questions how to get an internship or how to get a proper good opportunity. So this is how I got it. LinkedIn, I have been on LinkedIn since 2.5 years, and I was active on LinkedIn since 1 year, I guess, 1.5 year. And keep be active on LinkedIn. It will help you, get what we say. It will help you get visibility to yourself. So, and if you are aspiring to a management guy, make sure to have a lot of varied experience. Don't take the coordinator in college event or volunteer in college event as experience. I'm saying to lead experience. Like if I give my example, I have done project intern at JK Tire in Industries. I worked with my manager there on different projects. I am project manager intern at Incubate IND. I led my communities and all the tech related events, collaboration, strategic planning, each and everything of my college as I was a technical secretary. These are my managerial experience, which shows that I'm capable of leading a project. I have been a RP developer. I have done RP developer intern. I have won few tech hackathons specific to RP also. So this shows that I am technically sound. I was the speaker and mentor at Niti Aayog for entrepreneurship and robotic process automation. So this shows that I have knowledge in technical domain and entrepreneurship domain as well. So my profile is perfectly balanced between technical and management. Okay, I will share my LinkedIn link on the YouTube chat, so you can connect with me there. And one more thing which I would like to say for internships, don't think you will get a big internship. If you are keeping in mind कि I'll straight go to Google or straight go to Progate or Incubate and do something, don't think that. In first year, you won't get those kind of internships until your skills are on another level. You need to start with basic. You need to do an internship to get a second one. I did my first internship as campus ambassador, second internship as campus ambassador, third as senior campus ambassador. Then showing those three, four things and the college coordinator volunteer stuff, I got my first marketing internship. Because of my first marketing internship, I got my another marketing internship. And then in second year when I had tech projects and everything, showing my marketing, my managerial skills and my tech skills, I got the project intern role at JK Tires. And now those first internships which I had, they are nowhere on my resume and all because they don't make sense for a final year student. But those were the stepping stones to get a good internship. So that's how the corporate life works. And I guess even the time limit is exceeding, and I guess I have completed my session. So it's time. Let's have some Q&A. Ankita, if you're there.
Yeah, yeah, I'm here. Thank you, Anuj. I think I can see a lot of engagement on the chats. So maybe we can pick up few questions which you can answer.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Sure, sure.
So I can see people are asking about the career in RPA. So would you like to take up this question?
If many people are asking, I would love to take that, but if I consider the current session, it's an irrelevant question.
Right,
So
right.
it's up to you. Like, should I take it or not?
I think that person can connect with you on LinkedIn if he wants to know,
Yeah, sure.
right? So I can see one of the questions which like a lot of people are asking that they are from the startup or something, but the salary is very low. So is it worth working over there? Do you think like salary
See,
matters over here at this point?
if you are a student and you're doing internship, startup, just the environment. The environment which you get in startup will not get it anywhere. You will get to learn a lot in startup. If you're getting a less pay, no issues. But if you're understanding the concepts and you're getting to learn, I guess it's good because interns are not paid very well in the corporate world, and I have seen that. But the amount of knowledge you gain in startups, you won't gain it anywhere. I have done my internship in startups and I have done my internship in a big corporate company like JK Tire Industries. In JK Tire Industries, they'll just give you work. Okay, Anuj, do this on this deadline. Anuj, do this on this deadline. Anuj, this needs to be done on this deadline. But in startup, they will ask for your perspective. They will guide you. They will teach you. Like if you are a tech intern and you have some interest in graphic design, so they will teach you, okay, yeah, this is done like this, and you can have this. You'll get to learn a lot from startups.
Yeah. So
So yeah.
like I really agree to what Anuj said, and with a bit of experience of myself also, I can say that when I was in also college, like I also did like 2 or 3 internships without the pay as well in my college days. What mattered to me was the experience which when I was learning through that phase, and those were like management roles only. So definitely, if you're working for a startup, you always get to learn. You always get to give ideas, work on them individually, come up with your own ideas and campaigns, implement them, celebrate success and failures together. So there are a lot of things you learn from startups. So in the beginning of your maybe college days, or maybe when you're doing internships, I think salary or maybe internship fees should not matter a lot. So whatever you're doing, you should just go ahead with that. Uh,
Yes, I would just like to add one thing here. There's a difference between doing this kind of internships and doing the paid ones. In paid ones, they train you first and then they make some projects and give you the certificate that you have done internship. But when you compare that in the corporate world, it in comparison to the internships which you're doing generally, an internship in which that's a paid internship, ki you are paying to the company, the other internship have more value.
right.
So just keep this in mind.
Yeah. So I think that answers his question. So we can take up the next question. I think a few of them are asking, what strengths do you think are most important for the tech management role, or how can be a person be effective in techno product or product project management side? So what according to you is good? Like the best points, best of your points you can share with them.
First is multitasking. There are some research which says multitasking is not good, but there are some who says multitasking is good. According to me, what my experience, multitasking has helped me a lot working on 3 to 4 different opportunities together. I'll just give you a small example. When I was in second year, I was leading the promotion team and sponsorship team of my annual tech fest. At the same time, my community Pai Jaipur was organizing an annual event, and at the same time I was the coordinator for registration in Smart India Hackathon. So it was a hell, but I somehow managed it 3 to 4 days because the dates were clashing also. So multitasking is one of the most key factors. Second, if you are in techno management, is that you should not shame the other. Ki you are from management, so you don't know this. You're from technical, so you don't have any idea of this. If you're doing techno management, you need to have idea of each and everything. You need to support people each and everything. And if you're a techno management guy, you're aspiring to be a leader. You're gonna become the lead of a team. You are leading a team. So those, I won't name it, but all the things which comes under leadership, standing up to the team, working with the team, uh, conflict resolution, each and everything. So leadership and multitasking is one of the most important factors which will help you survive throughout your techno management career, according to me. Like, if I don't go in specifics, if I go in general skills.
Right. Yeah, I hope that answers Jeel and Apoorv's question. So even Kushagra also asked the same. So one of the person in the chats is asking that, is humor involved in making relations in corporate? I don't know if it's aligned with the session, but if you would like to answer this up.
See, humor is welcomed each and everywhere in each and every domain, but it depends on what time you are doing. Right now, if I give you a funny reference to my answers, that humor is valid and it will help me establish a bond with my audience, and they'll listen to me if I speak for more than 1 hour. But if it's a very formal session where I can't crack jokes and I'm doing a humor, then I'm an idiot who is doing that. So humors help gain connections and each and everything, but you need to understand key when you need to do that.
Correct. So I hope that answers Avni's question. So Jeel and Kriti are asking that what online resources do you use to do your job, or maybe what you keep in your mind before choosing an internship, like anything. Yeah.
See, first, LinkedIn. LinkedIn is my first love. If I talk how to get opportunities or showcase your skills, LinkedIn is my first love. And if I talk for product management, there are many platforms, which you need to understand. They are specific for management. You can just go and check Trello. Trello is one of the most basic, and there are many platforms like Trello. You need to understand that management isn't done on Google spreadsheets or Google Drive. There is a separate platform to manage the teams and each and everything. You need to understand that. And some platforms are really complex, and those complex platforms are used in most number of companies. So, but Trello is a simple one. You can start with Trello. You can, just go to Trello, sign up and see how it is done. You can check out some YouTube videos. And for the resources part, I started learning from Coursera. Then I went on LinkedIn Learning. But to be honest, I don't much value for the certification. I value for the experience and knowledge. So if I haven't done any internship, but I have the knowledge, then the knowledge is waste. So you need to gain experience, and to gain experience, you need to have knowledge. It doesn't mean that you need to do a certification. You can learn from Google. There are many YouTube channels who will teach you. There are many Google slides sites will teach you. But to have a specific from experts, I guess you need to do some basic certification. So I started with Coursera. Then I have my account and I have some certification from Udemy also, and it's where you get the best. Like if when I started reading about the analytics, I went to Google Analytics. When I wanted to learn about digital marketing, I had done a 40 hours course by Digital Garage Google. It's a free certification. And when I wanted to do RPA, I started with UiPath and Automation Anywhere. So it depends where you get the best. So you need to do a research before doing something.
That's true. Like research and I think practical implementation is like very much important. Whatever you are learning, do some practical implementation of it. So yeah, I can also see Anuj, like few people asking that either have already graduated or they have graduated 2 years back and they are working in technical domain. So and now they are planning to shift to like some management role. So do you think it will be good for them to shift from technical role to management role, or they are not getting jobs, so they are not able to handle the situation? So how would you like to answer this?
I guess this question is a bit out of my league because I'm not into corporate world right now. But what I have seen and I have seen people do, they can switch easily if they have the knowledge and their team leaders believe they can. It's not that if you're see major product managers and project managers are software engineers. You start as software engineers, you impress your team by not doing what they say, but working too hard on your task given and showing the skills that need to be a leader. So I have seen people switching, and I have seen people from software engineers becoming product managers and project managers. So yes, you can do that. And uh, okay, sorry, I forgot to keep one point. I'll keep that point after this. After answering this question, so you can switch, but I guess it would be really better to talk to some people who are in corporate world right now with all the specifics in which you are working, which domain you are working, what the work you are doing, and what type of managerial you are thinking to move. Because like what I think, HR part also comes under management for me. And the business analyst thing is like semi management, and there are many other fields for management also. So which one you are speaking? So it's a total different topic in which we can have a talk and debate both. But yes, you can do that.
Right. Thank you, Anuj, for answering this. People are like thanking you on the chats as well. So I think the last question we can take up from Neeta. She has asked, how should we start with the whole process of doing internship? And you suggest few, if you can suggest few things to keep in mind while looking to join any.
Okay, I have kept these points previously.
Mm-hmm.
To get internship, you need to be specific what you're doing. Like in first year, you need to do internships. When you try to get an internship second year, there might be people who are getting some good internship because they have some experience beforehand. So I guess you need to have something on your plate which will help you get you to the second or third main internships. You can start with some basic campus ambassadors, and there are many programs which I mentioned, MSP, DSC. Try doing that, and fix your domain. Like in first year, there are many people from my when I was in first year, they fixated their domain that I want to be a web developer. In first year, they completed all the languages and everything which they needed: C, C++, CSS, HTML, XML, JavaScript. and then they started working on projects. So in first year they got some internship. Using those, they got internship in big startups. Then how it's proceeded. So it's about how you are making a stepping stones and how to find internship. I have already said that how to try to find an internship, but stepping stone is the key to success said by someone, not by me. I am just repeating that. So that's how you can get internship.
Right. Yeah. Thanks, Anuj. I think like one one more question I think we can take, because she's mentioning that whether internship is best or applying for job is better, because I'm not technically sound. So maybe.
See, you won't get a job. See, if you're a student, you won't get a job if you don't have experience. To get experience, you need internships. So it's a simple answer. To get a job, you need internships. And to need internships, you need to have knowledge. To have knowledge, you need to have hands-on experience on different projects. So everything is interrelated.
Right. Right. Yeah. So I think that was all good with all the questions. We had a lot of interaction, and a lot of people I think have you have answered their questions today, and it was very knowledgeable. I think for the at least the ones who are still figuring out what to do, even if they don't want to get into the programming world. So this can be really helpful for them. And the most important points which I like really liked about your session was which you mentioned that to be a management person they have to break bigger tasks into smaller ones, connect with people, because networking is very much important, and not just skilling up and build like relying on the certificates, but practical implementation is very important. So definitely that will help everyone, and I hope everyone enjoyed the session. I think Anuj, you can share your LinkedIn ID with them, so that they can connect
Yeah,
with
sure.
you.
I'm doing that right now.
Yeah. And that's all for the session. Thank you everyone for joining in today. Anuj is sharing his uh, like profile, LinkedIn profile on the chats. And thanks to Anuj for coming together with us for this particular program and helping students getting their questions answered. So this was very helpful. And I hope even if one person gets to get impact with this, that will be really good. So thanks Anuj, and thanks everyone for joining. Stay tuned. We will be coming up with more Progate on air sessions in future. Thank you. So I hope Anuj you have shared your LinkedIn.
Yeah, yes, I have shared it on the chat.
Okay. So one of our team member has also shared. So thank you everyone. Good night. It's good evening actually. Good evening, and stay tuned. Thank you Anuj.
Thank you. Thank you, everyone. Thanks for inviting me, Ankita. It has been a great session.